I've been edged by enough anime to know that romance anime is so often a scam. You watch your 12 episodes and all they ever do is hug. Where's the action? Where's the drama? Where's the set? A few years ago, I would watch anime for hours at a time, and a lot of it was romance anime. 1, because I got no play, and 2, because I was always left in agony with the lack of resolution I was left with. Like, I just wasted 12 episodes for the only romance to be this dude saying, "Your hair smells good. Is that new shampoo?" Lil bro, that ain't Riz! And it's always so clear that there's some chemistry between the main characters and build up. But the writers say, nah, I'ma do my own thing. Like, aren't these meant to be romance anime? If I wanted to watch some slice of life, I just watch Con or some shit. I watch these for the romance, when there's literally more romance in Ratatouille. There's more romance in A Bug's Life. It's unacceptable. Rent a Girlfriend is the worst example of this, because this shit is 300 chapters long, and all they do is hug! I stopped reading it a while ago, so maybe now they've interlinked toes or something, but the baiting here is crazy! Rent a Girlfriend started well, with a banging season 1 intro, but then developed into stinking trash. You couldn't pay me to read more. If there was some action earlier, maybe it wouldn't be rated so low. But bro, stop being awkward and do something! Maybe I should have spent all that time getting a job at Taco Bell. It probably would have been more entertaining than this dookie. And my dress up darling, apart from this guy being irrelevant as hell, it follows the same trope of nothing happening. I'm sick of it! Blue Spring Ride is maybe the most useless piece of media I've watched. Like I said, bro had no game and had the worst, most pointless, most redundant, most wasted time conclusion I've ever seen for a romance anime. 4 hours of my time wasted for what? Laying in the grass and talking? But these anime are bottom of the barrel because they shouldn't even brand themselves as romance anime. These are just conversation simulators with some cringe ass dialogue. Most of the lines dropped as game would get you thrown into jail in real life. What are the writers trying to achieve? At the start of these animes, I'm always excited as a Hornets commentator, and by the end, I got a frown on my face and I'm considering retirement of the romance genre. I just pack my bags and move to Isekai, then I won't have false hope getting thrown in my face. But even on the other side of the spectrum, you have issues. The anime that has something blossom too quick and leaves no room for any further romance to happen. Like Horimiya had me intrigued for 3 episodes, until they started dating. But now what? I gotta listen to people communicate for 10 more episodes? What's entertaining about this? Why do I care about people talking about a beach trip or seeing Hori be a janitor? They try to introduce some other character romance, but this guy looks like a lettuce leaf and he looks like a turnip. Their VeggieTale romance has no value to me. What more can this anime show me? I guess Hori being freaky is explored at one point, and when I watched that, I was like, damn, that's cool. But then I was bored again 5 minutes later. The emo kid bagged the popular girl right out the gate. Congrats, bro, but entertain me. Bunny Girl Senpai is very similar. This dude bags his universe as Kylie Jenner 2 episodes deep. But then what's next? You got a sister with a severe can't touch grass syndrome, and this blonde is a disappointment to her parents. I got those problems too. You ain't special. All the romance disappeared after the 3rd episode, and you're left with Shadow Clone Jutsu. And all the main couple do is hug. That's it. She's too busy doing Chanel ads, and he's too busy trying to be Fred from Scooby-Doo, trying to fix other people's problems. Focus on yourself, little bro. Your girl is in another city, probably in a dude's DMs, and you're trying to be Sherlock Holmes from Temu. Still a goated anime in my humble opinion. I gotta say that because this shit's still fire. But as romance anime, they straight up suck because the romance has gone rapidly, and now you're struggling to follow the plot because nothing interesting is happening. And eventually, romance comes back at some point, but it's just not the same, and I'm bored. The only 2 anime in my memory that have done romance to my standards are Golden Time and Kaguya-sama. Golden Time had everything. Beefing, girls on your old rosters coming back, and joining cults. And Kaguya-sama was always entertaining in some form or another. And they even had Among Us. In Kaguya-sama, it just feels like everything led up to a satisfying resolution. Both of these were worth my time, and were what other romance should try to be. Fire. Actual conclusions and actual entertainment the whole time. Romance that was significant. It was refreshing to watch after suffering through some dumbass hug or some dap up as a conclusion in other anime. And the dialogue was more realistic, apart from Kaguya moaning every time this dude said anything at all. Real quick, spoilers for Plastic Memories, Bunny Girl Senpai, I Wanna Eat Your Pancreas, and Your Lie in April. But another category of romance anime is anime where the character my boy is spitting game to just straight up dies. No conclusion, just death. Mai gets brought to the reboot van and survives. But my point remains. This shit isn't romance either. The whole time, the anime is building up and baiting you to thinking some romance is gonna happen. Except surprise, she's dead. And how come it's always the woman that dies? Isn't that kind of misogynistic. But the blue ball in here is even worse. Like the blonde girl told him she had a crush on him after she died. What type of romance is that? You knew you had stage 4 E. coli. Why not say something in person? And I want to eat your pancreas? She left him a whole novel behind confessing. She could have told him before. She knew her pancreatic disease was gonna take her out, but instead, she wrote The Lord of the Rings and left it for him. They really got a confession problem in Japan. But hey, I mean, I don't blame them. That shit's scary as fuck. And death animes should just be tragedies. And not because their trims were so horrific. Because it's another tragic case of us getting baited by the fake romance that isn't happening. Cause a Grim Reaper bagged the main character. Instead of romance, I get to watch a violent car crash and someone getting stabbed. All in all, my definition of romance anime is hard to find because most anime out there just trolls you like crazy. I still like the anime I talked about, but I have to cope hard if I want to consider them romances. Those are my issues with romance anime, and if you disagree, you're wrong. I'm sure you fellas felt the same way, so please subscribe. We're almost at 1,000. Anyways, thanks for watching, and bye.